So I wanted to talk about my sixth grade reading teacher. Her name was Mrs. Pierce, and she taught me so many lessons. And I still think about her today. She was also the track coach, and so she was the first teacher I ever met who was a coach. Every book we read in her class had meaning to it. Like these were like deep, hard books for sixth graders. We read I Am the Cheese, and we read The Westing Game, and we read some other ones. But I think probably most poignant of all is she was talking about equality, and she was talking about what it means to be free. And it must have been a friend of hers, I don't know. But we had read this, I don't remember what book we read this time, but we had read a book, and then she brought in this woman who had lived through the death camps in Germany. And the woman came in and showed us her arm and showed us the tattoos on her arms of her numbers, and that she had lived. And this woman's message was all of hope. Like she was so thankful and happy and hopeful, although she had lived through all these things. And so I feel like my experiences with Mrs. Pierce were, as a teacher, really helped to show me how doing real things in a classroom matters so deeply, and making every single academic choice meaningful for students sticks with them, right? And I think, like, isn't that what every teacher wants to be? Like, to have your messages stick. Maybe you don't stick, but to have your messages stick. And so when I think back on Mrs. Pierce, so many of her messages stuck.